Hey, this is our spring garden 2022, and we're gonna share with you what we've got going on so far. So over here is our shade garden, or well, shade plants. Got iris. Super excited about those. Got a couple more that are gonna be opening up too. Gorgeous. And then we've got elephant ear. We've got ginger. A couple of ginger plants that are coming over there as well. Then over here we've got, well, we have our beautiful grapevines. Our, what kind of grapes? No, I can't even think about it. Muscadine. Muscadine grapes. Strawberries, which have been amazing this year. More strawberries. And we put them in these little pouches to keep the little critters from taking little bites out of them. And that has been really helpful. Like, we have gotten some huge strawberries for the first time in a long time. Ever, really. Over here we have onions, and these are our mystery. It's either squash, that's probably squash, and zucchini. And then we've got cucumbers. Here's some ranunculus that is on its last leg. It really was beautiful though. Definitely gonna do that again you start it in early January, and oh, really enjoyed having those to cut and put in the house. More cucumber along here. We're gonna have it grow on the fence. Got cherry tomato. These are carrots along with some onions mixed in there. Swiss chard, extra tomatoes, and some, our spinach did not do well. It was not cold enough. Cabbage that we just kept for ornamental purposes because it never really formed a head, but it's nice and pretty to look at. Peppers, more Swiss chard, a lantana, little flower, because I like having flowers in my garden. Another carrot. There's some more carrots. There's more than one. Our peppers look a little sad, but I think it's because it's been cool, and now that the heat's starting to come in, I think they'll do fine. Onions, more tomatoes. So we have San Marzano and cherry, right? These are ours. Yeah, well,
I don't know what we're planting.
there was a windstorm and we lost our tags. Cherry. What is this one? This one we bought. Yeah, we bought a slicer. That's right. Already got a tomato going and some spiders, so that's fun. More cherry. Our 2 blueberries, which we're gonna be getting some blueberries. That's exciting. Another slicer. Onions all along. Zinnias. And then over here we have all onions. And then we have some lettuce.
It's starting to get a bulb. That's pretty exciting.
It's forming the bulb. That is garlic over there. And then both boxes have the lettuce. And then we have all our herbs at the end here. We have 2 different types of lavender, sage, oregano, thyme. There is a basil in there. It's just being overrun by the lettuce right now, but lettuce we're gonna have to pull.
See if we can find that basil. Oh, there it is. There's a basil right in the middle.
But pretty soon we're gonna have to pull out these lettuce because it's gonna get too hot. I mean, this one's already starting to form a flower head, so. Over here we have heuchera. All these plants like shade. So heuchera, bleeding heart, and let's see, hold on. The purple plant behind it is a Parisian shield.
A Parisian shield. Those are so pretty.
They are.
They do not like sun.
No.
Not down in Beaumont.
They get pretty big. So I'm kind of wanting them to fill up this, and then this will take over. And these get beautiful little flowers. So pretty. Excited about that. These are just, plants. Cannot remember what these are called. You can get them at the store. These actually have been propagated over the last 2 years from my mother's yard in Alabama. And they break off, you just stick them in the ground and they, take off. And then this is asparagus fern. And I don't know what this is. Oh, and we have some oregano. Trying to come in here.
Teeny tiny little oreganos. They look big if you zoom in.
Actually, no, that's thyme. This is the oregano. I forgot I put it in the pot. Yeah, the oregano looks good. And that's a mum.
We'll go around the pool. Go check out what we got growing there.
Check out the pool.
All right.
Okay, this is my favorite part of the garden. Look at the lizard just sitting there. So cute. Let's scare him off. Just relaxing on the geranium leaf. So, geranium. This thing, we have had it for the past 2 years, 3 years? I don't know, and it's done amazing. And whenever it gets yellow, you just cut off the yucky stuff and it just keeps propagating. That is a polka dot. That thing was actually in the grass and I kept rolling it over. Finally, I just transplanted it and it does amazing. It's beautiful and I love it. Lily of the Nile, we have several of those around our pool area.
I like how you point with your foot.
You like that?
Mm-hmm.
This is echinacea. Lantana.
Man, it's going crazy. We're gonna cut
Lantana
it
is
back.
going crazy. Several Gerber daisies. And some of these have started to propagate, which is fun because we have not been able to seed these things. All of them we've bought that have done well anyway. What is that? Oh, I forgot. It'll come to me.
Mystery?
This is the mystery plant. We don't know what it is. It transplanted with our echinacea that's here, and we're letting it go because it's about to bud. So we'll see what it is. This is a dahlia. I doubt it's gonna do anything before it gets too hot because dahlias don't like the humidity here. That is a lavender. We have some. This is a sunflower. These are zinnias right here. Zinnias over here. More of that polka dotted plant, like the red one. So it comes in different colors. And I got that. Some of it comes back. It says that it's not a perennial in our area, but the ones over here have come back. So sometimes you just kind of have to wait and see what it does in your area. But it does, and it loves the heat and humidity. It's going to take off once it gets warmer. We have our knockout roses, which look amazing. It just started pushing their blooms. Another lily of the Nile. Oh, say what? And it's about to bud. It's got several. Like this one. This is what the buds look like. Or the blossoms. So pretty. And we have more echinacea that are flowering. We have echinacea everywhere. That's echinacea, man. It'll propagate. Oh my gosh. There is a snake skin.
Oh, wow.
That's a big snake. Where is that?
I don't know.
I don't want to find that snake. Got some petunias and
Delphinium?
delphinium. I've never done delphinium, but it's just so pretty. Got it at our local HEB. I mean, why not?
Yeah.
Sweet potato vine, which it'll just cover this area, which is why our grass is dead, and there's some growing out. We need to just make this all one big bed. So, avocado, I moved it back there because the wind was just tearing it apart.
Seems happy there.
It does, but I've got it propped on the wire. I don't know if you see
Yeah.
it. So yeah, we might keep it there. zinnias, and it looks like the dogs have been digging.
Well,
These are all zinnias. We did have here and here. That's something else. What did we plant there? I don't know. It doesn't look like it's doing well though. Sago palms, which are hard to kill. More knockout roses with zinnias kind of sprinkled in everywhere. This is a purple lantana that's come back from last year, and it'll cover this whole area. It'll spread. It almost got to that other sago palm last year, so I love ground cover. It helps keep the weeds down. And then we have more zinnias. These actually were seeded straight into the soil, and they look great. And then here's our grapevine. Already starting to get grapes. And we have some mint and peppermint, along with our elephant ears. And our dahlias. Yeah, we'll see. This is an avocado tree that we got from a friend who was moving, and it is doing quite well. I don't think it will ever produce avocados though, because it's one from a seed, and they say a lot of times those seeds are sterile. But who knows? We'll see. We have jasmine growing on our arbor, and it is about to blossom, which I'm super excited about because jasmine smells so good. We have 2 lemons. This is a newer one. It's doing pretty good. This one produced several lemons and
oh, look at this guy.
just dropped the leaves. Is that an animal or a bug or something?
It's got a head. Looks like it.
Are you sure? Or is it the same thing that we found on the lake last time?
I don't know.
Anyway, it's struggling, but it has pushed new leaves. We pulled all the blossoms off to, you know, help it. This is our rosemary, thyme, and oregano. This is our big orange tree. It's a Hamlin orange. It's the first time that we've had it that it's producing fruit. It was covered in all the white blossoms. It's so pretty and it smelled so good. So we're super excited to get some fruit off of this tree. And it seems to be doing really well. Over here we have our lime. We get little limes, super cute limes. I think they are, what is it? The pie, key lime.
Key lime.
Key lime is what it's called. Basil, 3 different kinds of basil. This is our olive, and it is looking pretty amazing. It has some flowers, so we'll see if we get olive off of them. I don't know. See?
Making olive oil.
This is a Cara orange.
Yep.
And last year, I mean, we have gotten an orange off of it, and it's really, really good. Last year, the oranges just fell off before they fully developed.
It was struggling last year.
Yeah. So we're really hoping to get more oranges this year, and it looks good.
We potted it up.
Yeah.
And it seems to be responding well.
Yeah.
This.
That is for our friend.
That's Easter
Lily.
lily. That's beautiful. That just opened today.
Yep. Gorgeous.
What you got here?
That's a geranium that I got half off at Lowe's. People, I mean, y'all, the half off plants that look like they're dying, just take them home, give them some love, put them in some fresh dirt and water, boom. Boom. Just saying. That is, what did I say that is? I don't know. I can't remember what it's called, but these, it only blossoms once and then this dies, but it pushes what's called pups. And these are some pups, so I'm hoping we'll get some new blossoms from the pups. We'll see. I'm not sure. And yeah.
And then
This thing we've had forever. Bought it together, all of this stuff, and then put it in a bigger pot. And it is, I mean, I think we've had this 5 years now.
Had it for a while.
Yeah, I mean, just fertilized water. It stays here under the patio, and it's love and life.
We go up front?
Yeah. Okay, so that is a Lily of the Nile. I'm hoping it's gonna push out big blooms this year because it was in a pot for a really long time, but it looks so healthy and huge and amazing. These are Laura Petalum. That's Laura Petalum. And they get in the springtime they look really skimpy and twiggy, and they push out these pink blossoms that look like little brushes. And then once it's done blooming, it forms new leaves. So these, again, got them from the discounted section in Lowe's, and they are doing amazing.
How about this guy?
This is our Japanese maple that we're super excited about. Got it for my birthday last year, and yeah, it's just started getting new leaves and everything. It's doing well. I mean, likes the shade. We'll see how it does in the heat of the summer, though. I mean, it did great last year.
Yeah, thank you.
So.
So what?
What this is? But I have the tag. Hold on. It is pink buttons or polygonum. It's supposed to like be a good ground cover. Got that at the Houston Garden show. Here we have our Peggy Martin rose growing up the hole, and it just started blossoming. I'm so excited. It's so cute. Got that one at the Houston Garden show too.
All the flowers.
I want it to grow up and over the side is the goal, and it's just looking precious.
So what's this random green plant that doesn't do anything?
This random green plant is a limelight hydrangea, and it's gonna look pretty awesome. That's our neighbor coming in.
All right. So what are these, Shannon?
These are Shasta daisies.
When are they gonna bloom?
Pretty soon. Of course, we've been saying that for the past 2 weeks. So, but you can see there's buds, and from what I hear, once they start budding, they're pretty amazing. You just deadhead them and keep coming back. That is an African daisy. I just love the color of that purple. It's amazing. And you deadhead this, and it just keeps pushing more. Like, we have that in the back, but these ones in the front look really bad.
Not calendula.
What is calendula? Yes, thank you. So the calendula in the front, they looked amazing, and now they're like dying. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know what's happening. Everything's watered the same, so I don't know if this was just a sickly batch. I don't know. We have Mexican heather, which will get little.
Look,
oh, yep,
it's got one.
Full blossom on it. This is bachelor button. Love it. No, pincushion. Love that.
I love the bachelor button.
No, we haven't. Swiss chard, which we love, is filler, and it's gorgeous, especially this rainbow one. Rudbeckia is the ones that look like sunflowers, and that has been here since last year and gotten bigger every year. It's beautiful. And we have several echinacea blossoms. More of the polka dot, which those will get bigger as the heat progresses in the summer. We have 3, what did I say those were? Can't remember. Gara is the one with the pink flowers. Then there's these are all in the background. There are zinnias that we seeded, or Mark seeded. Sweet potato vine over there, that fuchsia. And it'll
take over.
It'll take over if you don't stay on top of it. So we're gonna have to watch it or transplant it. We
These
have
are loving it.
Vinca in the front here, which we tried to seed more, but there's little ones coming in.
See how they do.
And Vinca sometimes comes back. When they drop their blossoms, those are the seeds.
These two,
Yeah, these are come back
from last year.
Those are all snapdragons, the yellow and the red. They're kind of on their last leg. Once it starts getting real hot and humid, I don't know. They don't do too well. Petunia and Creeping Jenny. This is Lantana, which once these fizzle out from the heat, hopefully this Lantana is going to fill up a big portion of the front. Got some zinnias. Popped in some sunflowers, some zinnia. Those are basil right here.
What's this guy down here that looks like something ate all of it?
That is milkweed, and earlier it was covered in monarch caterpillars, and they devoured it.
I got somebody. Got some
Petunia and Creeping Jenny. This is a spider daisy. Oh, I just thought it was so cool. And this is an African daisy, and it was doing great. I think it's just got to push more buds. I don't know. I think it went dry for too long, so it's got some new buds coming in. But it's like that one over there, only they're white blossoms instead of purple, and it's pretty. Tomato plant, because I love the way tomatoes smell. So we have much of the same on the other side.
Oh, those two purple ones.
That is salvia. Oh, and then to the right of the salvia is another limelight hydrangea. Those we didn't finish. Limelight hydrangeas are going to get big, beautiful white blossoms on them. So excited about that.
The Swiss chard on this side went crazy. It's
oh my gosh,
huge.
it's so pretty.
Got a sunflower, some echinacea. These are loving it back here.
Yep.
What do we got over here?
That's our rose. This is our rose garden all on this side. So this is another climbing rose that we have. It's doing wonderful. We moved it so that it would be closer to the post. And then here is our rose garden. This one's about to get a ton of blossoms.
Mm-hmm. That's about to explode.
Yep, they're all looking pretty.
Yeah. This guy, look at that. Yeah, big one right there. Pretty good.
And then the azalea back here. 4 knockouts. And then we planted, actually all through here, we planted some cantaloupe and watermelon. And then we have 2 pumpkins. Pumpkins look great.
They look good.
And then those are a type of jasmine that I want to grow on the fence. Cover all that mess back there.
All right. The garden is looking gorgeous right now.
It is. But we'll do another video when this all is filled in and just taken over this whole area, so that you don't see any mulch, just flowers and plants.
All right. Say goodbye to the internet.
Bye, internet.